Hey everyone, it's the post-nerf meta. We were trying out a lot of things. We were playing Quest Warrior. We were not doing well. We were playing Protoss Mage. We were not doing well. Then we played this and we went 11-1 before finally losing a game. We're just absolutely crushing it. I believe I had 9 wins in a row before it lost, and then I lost a few and ended up at a 73% win rate. At rank 22, climbed up about 30 ranks at the high legend. This deck feels insane right now, and it's just right now these just powerful tempo decks are really good, especially with the Ancient of Yore and Arcanite Defense Crystal and things like Ultralisk Cavern getting nerfed. Just control tools are not very good right now. Play a bunch of stats on the board and win the game. So it's just really strong. So what are some of your power plays? You have Shutter Block plus stuff. You have just Hagatha, which is generally good, and you have a lot of Turbulus and Firehawk buffs. So you can draw with Firehawk, which you tutor out with your Living Flame, and then you could play bellhops often as 5/5s, 4/4s, or 6/6s. So really strong deck right now, incredibly good. So I'm gonna go over basic mulligans. We're keeping Grofin. We're usually keeping Paired Sanctuary. Don't usually keep bellhop. You want to get it off flight. Keeping Living Flame, and keeping Hagatha. Those are my general keeps. Got some games for you guys. Enjoy. But you already made wait, did you make it? Wait, do you get to play in last call even if you already made worlds? I get a feeling there are edges to be had. Yeah, I mean, I don't have I don't know. I don't have time, and I don't want to spend the energy like stressing. Oh, I need to know stuff. I gotcha. Like, I just don't. I never make two blah blah blahs.
I never make two trips. Double. Boys in trouble.
Someone else competing, yeah. Let me go look at Dread Eye's tier list. Who's competing? A Tesho DK? No. Shaman seems kind of fun, maybe? Are we having fun here? Wait. They're just YOLO in face here. I was here for the day. Yeah, we'll see how long that meme lasts. There's some memes that have died in this channel. What are like the memes that used to be hip and happening in this channel but aren't anymore? My streamer used to be rank 1. Hello, Cantaloupe. Art of the Scam? Yeah, I kind of stopped doing Art of the Scam. Maybe because I'm writing an actual book. It's kind of... Let's see if there's anyone playing Owl Druid. Owl Druid has an okay win rate. That son of a gun. Chad, I wanted Owl to die. But it looks like it's still alive. We're bringing Shaman? I don't know, dude. I mean... Chat, what would you... Well, you know what would be a crazy plot twist? If, like, on Saturday, I brought an all OTK lineup. Right? And then I was pretending to hate OTKs all this time. For this, and then I win the last call. I win Worlds. And then I destroy the world. With OTKs. I was a villain the whole time.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Step forth into the time wave.
Step forth into the time waves.
Step forth into the time waves.
I remember this place well. We shall guide our flight here, my love. We shall guide our flight here, my love.
Was it spell better? It might have been. What would you do if you won with Quest Warlock? Would you sleep at night? I have no moral problems with Quest Warlock. It's chat. Look, chat. Literally anyone can beat the Quest Warlock deck with any deck with ease if they have a brain. All right, but unfortunately, only a small percentage of the population has a brain. So.
Swift. Oh.
It's so boring and tedious. There's not enough removal. I don't know. It's really like, chat. What's like the real life equivalent of like somebody complaining about Murloc Paladin, which shows like they don't really. It's like it's kind of a skill issue. It's like the real life equivalent. First world problems in general. Streamer complaining that their job is hard, eh? Chat, this job is actually incredibly difficult, all right?
We shall guide our flight here, my love.
Ooh, I'm just gonna do the Murloc. I could go hammer here, but it's saying yeah. Yeah, chat. You know, like, what's harder? You know, being at sea for months, being a deep sea fisherman, having giant waves hit you, having to fight giant lobsters, you know? Or, pretty easy, right? Or being a Hearthstone streamer, right? Lobster fishing works. You know, look, it's not my job, so you know. I mean, if they don't even have to fight lobsters, how hard is the deep sea? Sounds like an easy job, to be honest. All right. The whole reason, like, I thought they had to fight lobsters. You know? It's interesting. I don't know. I guess. You'll get to 2K. Chat, I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Top 100. Hearthstone replay suggestion? Can I have my what? Listening to my HS replay suggestions. What are you talking about, Dark Bounty? Oh no.
Behave, you rotten trick!
I did. I get one guy. Chat, I get one guide so often, alright?
These are due back tomorrow.
Chat, we could go for like a fast Shutterwalk play. Maybe? I don't know. What's the line here, chat? We can go to turn 5 Shutter Block into turn 6 Dirkwad here.
The sands speak, and I listen.
Find me in the dream.
Find me in the blah blah blah. Wait, it's elusive. I can't target it with this then. Son of a...
My eyes of flame, my cursed blade.
Should I get triple Ziliax or into or triple girlfriend? Pretty good situation here, chat. Ooh, cash cow.
Proportions look good.
I have to go
Pedro, yeah, I needed to keep the focus today. I didn't want the ADD-ness of like having to put on songs today. So I turned off Pedro for today. And Feliz Navidad. She gives it awesome by monitoring time with my son. Kevin. Chad, did you guys know that that whole thing turned out to be just pure bait? Wait, I screwed up.
Kalu Kale! Kalu Kale! There is no room.
Chad, you know what the play I missed? I could have static shocked my own 1/1 there. That might have been better. Did Protoss Ancient of Yore got nerfed, which is a nerf to every single control deck. Chat, it's never been a worse time to be a control player, right? It's never been a better time to be a mid-range and aggro player, though, right?
Looks like we've got to fight for the ages.
Bro, 5-1 with this list. Chat, 86% win rate so far with the Turbulus Shaman. Shaman is popping today, I know, right? Have you done a welfare check on the rogue after the patch? Let's see. Looks like aggro rogue is doing really well. Nobody's playing frack rogue.
Ooh, get down.
Chat, there's no more, to be honest, there's no more resilient class than rogue.
I never make two trip.
And like, look, it's a Christmas tradition. Like the last 3 like late Decembers, rogue has been OP. Like this would be the first December in like 4 years that rogue hasn't been OP. It's only November 13th. We got a whole month for rogue to figure out some broken shit, all right? I mean, aggro rogue looks still really good, so. Yeah, it's literally happened so many times. Chat, warrior on the other hand often just completely dies to unjust nerfs. Wait, what? I kind of want to set up for like mass bubblings, but maybe that's not actually a good idea. Are people happy? I mean, people are always happy when a deck gets deleted, right?
Can't stand the cold.
Chat, there's one like, you know, there's an 11-year-old who plays Hearthstone out there, who has one pleasure in life. His parents are getting divorced. He's getting bullied at school. And his one pleasure in life was that he got to play Mech Warrior and crush people. But now with the nerfs, he no longer gets to do that, alright? But no one seems to care. Wow, this poor 11-year-old boy.
I never make two trips. I never make two trips.
Can't rescue. Good story at all. That's pretty good. Where is what? Dude, Janice Bruce. Dude. Dude.
I remember this place well.
Lightning Storm's insane. Do I use it? I don't think I want to use it. Let's say, yeah, I don't want to use it this turn. Hopefully I don't die, though. Why no kill Jaden in this deck? Mr. Streamer, I can't help but have noticed. You're not running an incredibly good card. That's what it's called. Keeps playing back warrior.
Ew, get down.
You can't kill their opponent. Exactly, Zed. Alright? No one seems to care about them, alright? My opponent not playing around the randomly generated card that we got? Yeah, I don't know. Raise my son to be an OTK player. Idiot! Okay. Targeting his own minion? Are you joking, Umbra? Do you not know why he didn't do it? He did that? Don't even know. Rage bait successful. Oh, hit my 6-5. Hit my 6-5. Yeah.
Little time.
Alright, what do I do here, chat? If I wasn't stuck on Bronze 5 with the meta's way harder, I'd be crushing these high legend players. They don't have to play against Murloc Paladin, so it's obviously pretty easy to win there. I just crunched the numbers.
On the horizon! I'm feeling punchy!
I have but little time.
I'm feeling blah blah blah. Chat, 7-1 for an 88% win rate. Dude, I can't lose with this deck, dude. Chat, I'm regaining.
Job's done.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Pleasure of force.
Is Rogue trash now? Our opponent, Alamred, must have accidentally queued it, alright? Because no one would play this class that's completely dead. Chat, we all know from history that Rogue never survives nerfs, right? Once a single rogue card or strategy has been nerfed, it pretty much taps out for the next year and a half, right? And definitely doesn't just slightly alter the list and sometimes come back stronger than before, right?
Boys in trouble.
It's a pretty nice curve so far.
Mysterious sword. What is your wisdom?
Do I know what you keep in the Mulligan? I don't know. I've been just using the Hearthstone deck tracker Mulligan stats.
Go forth on swift wings. My hatred cannot be contained.
Chet, you know, like, I couldn't even win a single game if it wasn't for the... Wait, son of a flame strike! What? I thought he was nerfed. The better to see the true win rates, H's Replay or H's Guru. So H's Replay is going to, like, not even show you certain decks when they have a small sample size. So H's Guru is fun, but it's like you're gonna have decks that it's like not enough sample size. Though you can increase the sample size there. But the true win rates is like, that's not how statistics really works. It's more like I'm getting wrecked here, by the way. Wait, that was really good.
I never make two traps. I never make two traps.
Yeah. So there's all these the VS report does like the most like bias correction, and they do a lot of like sort of statistical analysis, but the VS report isn't like comes out, it hasn't even come out yet for the expansion, right? So they'll do things like check out things like source bias, stuff like that, fancy statistical techniques. So if you have no idea what you're doing, it's like it is still really good for everybody, but like who wants to wait for that, you know? Because then it's like, all right, it's 3 weeks into the expansion. You're like, all right, now I know what the best deck is, right? You're like, oh, if there wasn't nerfs, you like, it'd be like today you would have found out that Quest Warlock is indeed good, you know? I think we're in a good spot though. But yeah, I mean I use every single website, you know. When I'm looking for decks. Wait a minute. Cards shouldn't have above a 20% usage rate. These are these like big should statements that people love to make. Chatters shouldn't have more than 1,000 messages in this channel. Every time you get to 1,000 messages, you should get banned. All right, to make room for new chatters to like have more of an influence on the stream, right? Against them, where I like know who they are. I don't like adding people when I'm like I don't recognize their name, you know. So basically, if I play against you enough times on ladder, I'll add you, you know. But with Death Knight, Oh, Chad, you guys ready for the 2-turn play? We can just set up for like a super fast Murloc growth in here. I figured you're the type of player. Nah, dude, you gotta look at their name so that you can know like who they are, like what their strategy is, you know? Like if you're up against Pocket Train, there's a good chance he's playing an OTK deck, right? Because he can't stay away from the OTKs. There's strategy in this game? Ooh, do I play this? Okay, I play this one. It's kind of too good. 6/6s. Then we could play this one next turn and then set up for the Grofin on 6, so. Strategy.
Weld it down, lock it up.
My hero power, chat.
I never make two trips. I never make two trips.
You need to He's dead. Did he get taunt? He got rush. Okay. Son of a taunt, chat! Ah, God. Wait, we're fine, though. I just go 8-8. Wait, oh, it has rush as well. Okay, it didn't even matter. Chat, you guys ready for next turn when I summoned 4 Ziliaxes here?
You all souls to one someday.
You gotta be joking me, chat. Really? He hit this roll? It's such bullshit.
Insignificant.
Alright. And it has lifesteal, by the way. So it's like... Oh my god, dude. Okay, I won anyways. Alright. All of my analogies are about World War I though? What? Dude, I have a book coming out. It's about how to get good at stuff. All right? It's gonna help you get legend. Comes out December 10th. All right? It's gonna be life changing. All right? Gamers read. So I was a poker player, chat, and every pro poker player has a poker book, you know, where they talk about like poker. But mine is about just getting good in general, right? Because poker players like would read every book because like there was money on the line. Can we pre-order it somewhere? You can't pre-order it. You just gotta wait. It's hammer time. As for early access, there is an early access book that I'm giving to like stones out of the table. I mean, I have an early access that I'm giving to some people for promotion purposes. Chad, I'm gonna be on the Bread and Butter podcast at the end of the month. We're gonna be talking about the game and like we're talking about a lot of things of like how to decide whether to go face or whether to trade, and kind of like how it relates to the book, because the book is all about values. And so we're talking about, what else did I say? We're going to talk about some other like high level concepts. We talk about and trade-offs in general, you know, and like we'll talk about like different values in general. So different things that you like value in the game. This is a really good top deck. I'm just okay with overdrawing here. The art of poppin'. Would you give us a sample of the book? I'm not sure.
I have too many cards.
Wait, holy damage, chat. Using, if you wonder why I use the 1 mana spell, that sets up lethal through armor gain, more likely. Nice armor gain you got there. It's too bad I was saw this move coming a mile ahead. Chat, 10-1, dude. 10-1, dude. What is this nonsense? Chat, we're back in the top 20, by the way. Redeeming his rank hands game. Fun physical, thank you, Purple Funk. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good, and it's, I don't know, it's I've been kind of thinking about like what are the real benefits of being a streamer, and it's like I think one of the benefits is like I can do stuff like this, you know, I can try stuff like this out, where because I have an audience, and I think the book is very relevant to the audience. Like it's kind of like how would you go about becoming a good Hearthstone player or a good, you know, League of Legends player? It's about 100 pages, Spook, so might be a little bit longer. It's not a long read. I can read it in about 4 hours, so. And you'll find out what the sex cult is, all right?
I have no time for games. Lush wines and clear skies.
Chat, that's the real reason why people are gonna worry it. Sold 1.3k copies. You should try to do a booth. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot to buy a BlizzCon ticket, and I don't know. I probably should go to BlizzCon, but I didn't buy a hotel or anything. It's hard to plan that far ahead.
I remember this place well.
I don't know if this Discover is good, but just get good. I mean, I'll tell you. I'll give you guys the elevator speech. So, getting good at something, I think when I was young, I would just do it, and eventually I would stop getting better, and I didn't know why. My friends were getting better at things, and I wasn't, right? And we were playing the same amount, but they had coaches, they had different mindsets, and I just thought I sucked, and I didn't, because getting good is more than just putting in time. You have to have sort of mentality. So the book is divided into 6 parts. The first part is objectives. It's like breaking down your objective of what you're trying to do, which in Hearthstone, we put your opponent's life down to 0, into smaller components are kind of values. So values are things like tempo, things like board control, and then figuring out like a network of these values. So sort of thinking like, okay, I want tempo, but I also want to prevent a 2-turn lethal, you know. Then the next chapter in the book is failure, where it's like, all right, you're gonna do this stuff, and then you're going to do this stuff, but then you're still going to lose. And how do you use that? how do you use that losing, that failure, into actually becoming better faster and giving yourself conviction, giving yourself clarity, making it real. Then there's reflection. That's where you kind of just think about things. So reflection most in Hearthstone is just thinking like, oh, I went for this Elise line, it went well. Or, oh, I didn't play around double fireball lethal, even though it was very likely. Stuff like that. Study is like going out and finding other people. So in Hearthstone, it'd be like watching streamers. But in, you know, poker, it might be reading their poker books, right? It might be reading a backgammon book. It might be studying chess drills. Practice is the next chapter, and it's about like how do you actually practice. With Hearthstone, it tends to be actually something that's an exception to the rule, where most of Hearthstone I practice just by playing. But for most things, you know, doing so, you need to practice sort of in the real thing, and you need to practice in a lower stake situation. So if you're going to be you know, a tennis player, you don't want to always be playing games. You want to be doing drills. You know, you want to be working on your forehand. You want to be working on your serve, right? And then you also, so you kind of go back where you do your drills, and then you do it in the real stakes. And the final chapter is performance, where it talks about like performance mentalities, how to handle the pressure, how to handle the chaos that is a handle the chaos that is a art form, and how to roll with it and how to do well. So and then at the end, like there's like a little bit at the end where I give examples, like with Hearthstone, with like foreign language, just examples from my life where of like the process in action. So but a lot of it's like all these little traps people get into, like why you aren't getting better here, why you aren't getting better here, you know, why you're not motivated. You know, people say like, oh, I can't motivate myself to get to legend, and it's like, why get to legend? Why do you care? Why is it important? What does it mean to you? It's a way. Video games are a waste of time unless they're not. Like, you have to decide, why am I gonna put effort? Maybe just a casual game that you just want to chill. You gotta decide. I should have traded first. That was a mistake. I might have missed lethal here because of that. See how I could have done more? Yeah, I did miss lethal. Whoops. And I missed lethal no, yeah, so. So even like that is just like a small reflection of, oh, I could have traded off my minion to gotten more and gotten lethal. That's like a reflection element of like, oh, I made this misplay. I think about that. My brain remembers that. It does it the next time.
I could.
Might be the most intriguing topic for me. Yeah, I talk a lot about my more my own experiences and my own mentalities. So I mentioned Jared Tendler's The Mental Game of Poker. It's a better resource than my book on like handling pressure and handling tilt. But I still think like mine is more of like a personal take of like, here's somebody who actually lived in the pressure and how I handled it, you know? I could go for spell damage totem, but this is more reliable in my opinion. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like some of the concepts. I talk less about this than Jared Tendler's book, but it's this concept of like building up stakes, where you the first time you go into a situation that's high stakes for you, you're going to feel the pressure, and you have to like build your brain up to that. So if you're going to like a highest rank you've ever been, you're going to be nervous, and that's not a bad thing. You just have to embrace that element of like, that's how your brain's going to work, because it's really important, and you're doubting yourself. Chat, look at, I'm playing a top 20 legend, and I'm not even paying attention, and I'm talking to chat, and I have 1,400 people. This is something I couldn't have done 4 years ago, right? I couldn't have just been chill and hanging out and this. That's something I had to build up over years and years of practicing this, of practicing Hearthstone and practicing streaming while playing Hearthstone. That's something, if you just expect to get it right away, that's just not how the human brain works.
Could put a price on such powerful artifact. I could. If finding you.
Did you get another, like, heal boy? Bro. I still think I'm pretty sure I have lethal down.
I have endured enough.
11-1, chat. So